Well, right now I'm sitting in the Magic Kingdom parking lot outside the toll booth. Oh, not a lot of people here. Around 7:54 p.m. on July 11th. Waiting for the parking lot to open. I don't think it's open yet, as more people are starting to come and try to get in. So I'll see you maybe in the parks or maybe at Transportation Ticket Center.
All you need is to fix it. Credit repair members see a significant improvement in their credit scores month after month. Call now to get your no-obligation credit consultation, including your free credit score and free summary credit report.
I'm Martinez, stay hydrated. It's good to see everyone out.
Yeah. All right, thank you. Hello. Well, we are back in the parks at Disney. Right now I'm in Magic Kingdom. I'm going to hop on a couple rides, probably Splash Mountain, see how that's holding up, as that's supposed to be closing soon. But we're back in Magic Kingdom. Morning. Thank you. I like your smile too. Morning. Thank you. Morning. Thank you. Morning. Hey guys, I'm here with Demi from
The Disney Kitchen.
She's on YouTube, and she actually know from high school, which we haven't met about 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, somewhere around there.
We're old now.
Yeah, we're old. We're called Karens. So we're actually in front of the Cinderella's castle, which actually is pretty cool. It actually looks like, I call it the Bubblegum Castle because it kind of looks like bubblegum. So I'll see you around.
always covering stay on the entire cruise, alright? Now go ahead, please find my biggest fan. One of the biggest ceiling fans I've seen in my entire life.
Right now it's about 12:50, and I'm walking right now towards the castle. It's pretty empty, believe it or not, on the first day of opening after the pandemic. How you guys doing? Thank you. Well, after about 12:50, I have been walking around. Well, it's pretty much empty. I heard that there's actually some people outside trying to get in, but unfortunately they didn't get any resort hopping and park passes, so they can't come in. So right now it's actually pretty much empty for 12:50 p.m. There's nobody actually pretty much here, which is unbelievable. I thought it'd be more packed than it was, but Disney's pretty much doing it pretty well. And as you can see, there's the Bubblegum Castle right in front of me. It's hard to see in video, but it actually looks pretty much pink. But the blue is pretty much neat, so I gotta admit, in the blue and gold, but the rose is kind of bubblegum-ish. So I'm actually right now heading over to Tomorrowland to grab some food at Cosmic Rays and see how they're doing with the food. And as you can see down Main Street, there's some cavalcade. Looks like Tinkerbell's on top of it right now. So I'll see you over at Cosmic Rays.
Do you see the numbers that we have on top of the podiums over here? And you see the markings on the floor?
Yes, I do.
If you follow over to your place, you will find your place on the left side of your number.
Okay, all right, thank you. Well, I ordered an Angus and fries and a Coke, and actually got another water from Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe. It's actually a little bit different with the mobile order. Last time I used the mobile order, you didn't have to line up. It's usually, you can go in and sit down and be ready once it calls. But with mobile order, you have to actually sit outside, wait for the number to be called, and you can come in. There's 2 cast members allowing you in, and they go to different bays. So, I'll see you in a few.
Something that big disappear at night. I stayed up all night last night trying to figure it out. And you know what? It finally dawned on me. Whoa! Hello! For yours that's just joining me, I'm Sunny Eclipse, bringing you the sunny side of entertainment from York City on the planet Zork. Up here with me today is the galaxy famous amazing
As you can see in Cosmic Rays, there is actually a lot less seating than there usually is, as there's social distancing in there. But Sunny Eclipse is still there, playing all the sunny songs that there is. As you can see, there's some paint by numbers on the castle right now. There's 5, there's 4. Can we actually, as guests, paint? Unfortunately, due to the availability, it looks like we unfortunately can't paint like how we could paint on the wall at Epcot. But it's pretty cool that they actually have paint by numbers on Cinderella's castle. It's still pretty much empty right now at Magic Kingdom. It's at 1 o'clock, 1:15 on July 11th, and it's pretty much empty. So it looks like they're not really allowing that many guests in. I've usually, during the summer, around this time, it's usually much more busier than it usually is. So right now, it doesn't look to be too much packed. Huh? Hello? Four? It's going good. It's great to be back.
It's almost there.
Sorry about that.
No worries. Hello.
Oh, we got us on camera.
4? We're doing good. Great. Alright. It doesn't look like the interactive elements are actually working in the queue at the moment. So it looks like they might have turned this interactive elements off. Oh! Thank you, I didn't need that COVID.
Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion. There's no turning back now.
5-minute wait for Space Mountain? Is that real?
Space Mountain. What?
I know, is that real?
This can't be real.
What is going on here?
I mean, I'm very down for a 5-minute Space Mountain wait. I'd go twice at that point.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you.
This was really a 5-minute wait. Basically just a walk-on, looks like right now. This is basically a walk-on for a ride that's pretty much busy. It looks like actually a run. They're using both sides, and there are actually barriers on the queues right now, as you can see. Yeah, thanks. We are taking Alpha. Do I look different? Yeah, I do, because I'm actually now switched out of my Mickey Mouse into my Stitch mask, so I will actually, we were actually the last people on Alpha on Space Mountain for a bit, as they're closing down for cleaning for Alpha. Right now I'm walking out of Space Mountain. No moving walkway anymore, as that was changed out a couple months back. There's actually, you have to walk all the way out of Space Mountain. Well, right now I'm in a Pete's Deadly Slideshow where there's AC. This is the only one in Magic Kingdom that actually has AC. There's 2 other relaxation stations, one in Tomorrowland, one in Adventureland, where you can take off your mask, but I'm right now in the Pete's Deadly Slideshow where I'm actually going to take off my mask. And I'm not going to be yelled at by anyone here at Magic Kingdom.
Put your mask on, Mark.
Okay, Demi. As you can see, there's not basically a lot of people here for a summer day here on July 11th at Magic Kingdom. It's about 4 o'clock, 4:30, and basically we got the castle and center around the castle to ourselves. So as you can see, it's pretty much empty. As you can see behind me is Mickey, Minnie, and all the crew right now on the cavalcade, going down Main Street, an empty Main Street, believe it or not. Hashtag birds in the parks. Hey, ducky.
Hi, baby. Hello, baby.
Hi.
Hello, baby.
No food, buddy. Sorry.
We miss you. Hope there's no COVID where you are.
People are actually touching these things, and with COVID going on, yeah, that's not a really smart idea. Some of the play areas for the kids are actually closed right now, which is sad but understandable due to reasons of the pandemic. Some of these play areas are right now closed. Actually, now they have a tarp over this little play area, which is kind of different because early in the week they only had the balls missing. Now they have the whole tarp on top of this area.
Wonderful flight deck for immediate launch to infinity and beyond.
Pretty much a walk-on for Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin. This is basically a walk-on for Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin. Pretty much empty. Very unique to see Disney like this. Pretty much emptiness. Well, as you can see, where Buzz Lightyear usually meets, it is actually right now pretty much empty, which is sad to see because there's no Buzz Lightyear I've seen around. He might be in the cavalcades, but I haven't seen him right recently yet. Pretty much empty here in Tomorrowland. Nobody around. Basically, it's like a park for yourself, which back in like about a year ago was like about $100, and it was only 4 hours. We actually get like 6 hours basically, so 9 to 7 p.m. So 8 hours basically of Disney. 9 hours of Disney. 10 hours of Disney. No, 9? Oh, 10. No, 9. Oh, whatever, but it's 9 to 7. And as you can see, People Mover is right now closed. I wonder if that is because they really can't do social distancing. But it looks like there's social distancing markers on the ground right now. But People Mover is sadly closed. Hopefully it does come back. I hope it does, but we'll have to wait and see. And something that they're doing on Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin is that they're skipping every other car if you're not part of the party. So on my car, I had to skip one, so there was one empty in front, one empty behind. Basically what they're doing for Space Ranger Spin. Pretty much Tomorrowland is right now pretty much empty and quiet. It's kind of eerie, if you don't mind me saying. But it's kind of enjoyment, because you can hit all the favorite rides you would like to hit. Basically, the only ride I did not hit yet was Splash Mountain. I did Space. I did Carousel Progress. I did Space Ranger Spin. I did Jungle Cruise. I did Pirates. I didn't do Tiki Room, but here's some announcements. But he did a bunch of rides. Only one I didn't really get to do was Splash Mountain and Big Thunder Mountain. Hopefully I'll get to do that later on. I do have a Magic Kingdom coming back. Forget which day, but I do have it planned on coming back to Magic Kingdom. So, pretty much all the rides I did hit, I wanted to hit, except for Splash Mountain and Big Thunder. Basically right now it's about 6:30 on July 11th, so... But I'll see you guys in a few, and I'll see you at the water fountains. It's really weird that you have to actually smile. Basically, with a mask, you don't really have to smile, but with your eyes, you kind of need to smile, because you can see it in your eyes if you're really smiling or not, which is kind of weird. Rolls. No, not spring rolls. This right here is another relaxation station in Adventureland, right outside Golden Oaks Outpost. Does not seem to be like anybody here, so I wonder if it's still open at the moment. Looks like Splash Mountain might actually be down, unfortunately. Third time trying to get onto it. Don't seem like it's going to happen, but hopefully we'll be able to get to ride it before it officially closes for Princess Tiana. Now, as you can see, Brer Parch is currently closed. That's the only area to buy merchandise for Splash Mountain is right off Splash Mountain merchandise area. So right now, I saw a lot of people with bags, which they can probably sell on eBay, which is kind of annoying and kind of arrogant for these people to do. Disney should buckle down, but Disney isn't. As some people want to do, legitimately buy some of the products that Splash Mountain are selling. But people are just upselling, which Disney should take down. It's pretty much getting stormy here in Frontierland. As you can see in the trees and the waving, it's pretty much thunderstorms are coming around here. And you can see the castle off in the distance. You can actually see a crane for Tron Light Cycle being built over in Tomorrowland. And you can see part of Space Mountain peeking up over there in the distance. But right now it looks like it's pretty much stormy over the Cinderella's castle, and over this way it pretty much looks like a dark cloud right here above Splash Mountain. It's quite eerie right now. And as you can see in Frontierland, there's pretty much nobody walking. Considering last year around the summertime, it'd be bumper to bumper people. But right now, post-COVID, it is actually pretty much empty. And everyone's basically social distancing. There's some crowded areas which I believe cast members should take a complete eye on, but right now, pretty much a lot of people are social distancing as they would be. As you can see, there's plastic partitions right now on Big Thunder Mountain. You see some more plastic partitions over on this side. They're letting some of the guests. Pretty much a walk-on for Big Thunder Mountain at the moment. Hopefully it doesn't shut down. Well, I'm on it. Hello. As you can see, there's for 2 trains, but right now only 1 train is running. Oh, and as you can see, we're right now in plastic zone area. Looks like a little entrapment, but trying to protect us. Pretty much excellent. Pretty much a good idea for Splash Mountain to do. Big Thunder Mountain to do. Well, as I got off Big Thunder Mountain, it started just a downpour, so I had to actually run from Big Thunder Mountain over to over to the right outside Pecos Bills. There's a shielded area right now that I just ran over to. It's pretty much thundering and lightning if you can hear that in the distance. But actually, I've tried to stand outside Big Thunder Mountain, but due to social distancing, you can't do that. But the ride was closed basically, so 90% sure why you couldn't social distance there, as there's not that many people coming off the ride. But I understand that Disney wants everyone to social distance, but look, nobody around. And as you can hear, Splash Mountain is having some issues right now in the distance. But right now, it's basically pouring around here in Frontierland, and basically just a few people walking around in Frontierland.
We're going to fly deck for immediate launch to infinity and beyond.
Pretty much a walk-on for Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin. This is basically a walk-on for Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin. Pretty much empty. Very unique to see Disney like this. Pretty much emptiness. Hello. Well, pretty much the rain is starting to let up as much as it can, so looks like the rain's starting to die down, and I'm actually going to think about heading out. It's about 6:58, 6:59. Parks are pretty much dead since the first rainstorm has started dying down, and then the second rainstorm hit, and basically a lot of attractions just started shutting down, like Splash Mountain, Big Thunder, and had to close up because of the lightning and thunder in the area. At 7 o'clock. I would have waited a little bit around, but right now it's starting to pour and doesn't seem to be lighting out. But basically, I hit almost every ride, and it's pretty much empty crowds, and they're social distancing pretty well.
Thank you for visiting us today. Just a few reminders. Please wear a face covering. Clean your hands often and thoroughly. Cover your mouth and nose when coughing and sneezing, and maintain physical distancing. Thank you.
As you heard, it maintains social distancing and physical distancing. So I will see everyone in the parks, and I'll see y'all real soon. Right now I'm on Monorail Silver. A little bit of a tip: if you're in a wheelchair, keep to the right if you're entering the monorail to the express monorail, because that is the tip that I wish I knew, but the cast member allowed us to.
Transportation and Ticket Center. For your safety, remain seated at all times. Next stop, Transportation and Ticket Center. Thank you.
We had to go over to the right side to get on with my mother's wheelchair, but right now we're heading out of the Magic Kingdom on our way back home. We'll see you soon.